What's up, Shredhead? Roman Fischer here, and welcome to my fitness channel. So, you may be wondering, what kind of diet should I be on to lose belly fat? Like, you may have wondered, is there a certain diet that I should be following if I want to lose a stubborn belly fat? I'm going to be honest, there's not really a specific diet that you have to follow just to lose weight and lose fat. Now, there are many diets to pick from, but I'm gonna be honest, fad diets typically don't work and they typically don't work out, at least not in the long run. What it really comes down to is a caloric deficit. If you've been following my channel, you would know that. It really comes down to burning more calories than you're taking in, which is really what a caloric deficit really is. Now, I will say though, there are certain things beyond a caloric deficit that does work when it comes to trying to lose weight and lose fat. You know, intermittent fasting, that's not as much of a diet as much as it's just really a scientific technique. And really, that's how I see it, to lose weight and lose fat. Now, intermittent fasting, it's not something you have to do, but it's definitely something you can do to lose fat. And the keto diet, that's the one diet I would recommend in the fad diet arena anyway, to lose fat. But beyond intermittent fasting and beyond the keto diet, if I had to say a true diet that can work really for anyone to lose fat, it's a high protein diet. When you have a high protein diet, it's not just another fad diet. Like, protein is essential. Whether you're trying to, gain weight, gain muscle, or lose fat and lose weight, protein is king. Protein is everything. Like, you need protein if you want to make progress in fitness, period. Now, when you're trying to lose weight specifically, it still is amazing, not just to build muscle, but to maintain muscle and really help you lose weight in the process. You see, when you take in protein, lots of protein, and when they say a high protein diet, by the way, it's about 1 gram per pound of your body weight. It can fluctuate a little bit, everyone does it differently. Some do 0.8 grams per pound of their body weight, and some do 1 gram per pound, and some do 1.1 to 1.5 grams per pound of their body weight. Personally, and truly, to keep things simple, what I do is I do 1 gram per pound of my body weight, or when I have a client, I do like 1 gram per pound of their body weight. So 170 pounds you weigh, okay, that's 170 grams of protein. That type of deal. And that's great for maintaining lean muscle mass, so you're not losing that muscle mass that you've gained so hard, assuming you have some already. And then it also helps build up some muscle mass over time as you work out, especially if you're working out, really intense and with really intense weights. And when you're doing that and you're having a high protein diet, it not only maintains the muscle, but it builds upon that, broken down muscle tissue from working out and exercising, and it rebuilds it. And when it builds up more muscle, it burns calories, because lean muscle mass burns calories and burns really fat, because lean muscle mass promotes a faster metabolism, and a faster metabolism promotes fat loss and weight loss. Also, protein is the most satiating macronutrient compared to fats and carbs, so it's going to make you feel full longer than all the other ones. So it's also going to, in turn, make you eat less, which is going to lead to quicker and easier fat loss and weight loss. Plus, protein, literally, it burns the most calories at rest. Like, your body will burn the most calories, basically metabolizing it compared to fats and carbs. So that's another great thing about protein. So yeah, that's pretty much what I recommend. If we're gonna go off of a diet to lose belly fat, protein, a high protein diet. Because, intermittent fasting's great. It does have its place. The keto diet even is great and does have its place. Granted, these don't really work though if you're not in a caloric deficit. Just like with the high protein diet, that won't really work either if you're not in a caloric deficit. So The first takeaway here is to being in a caloric deficit, but then beyond that, really any one of these three, intermittent fasting, keto, or high protein diet, or you can combine them. But if I had to call out one specific one that works for general, just the general population, I would have to say a high protein diet. That's the one I would go with. But yeah, hopefully that answered that question. And hopefully you got something from this video. Hopefully you learned something pretty well. If you liked today's video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to become a shredhead. Also, make sure to flex that notification bell, and I'll see you on my next video.